Hi, my name's Reese from the Eastern Suburbs School of Music. Today teaching you the guitar solo out of the Kiss song Under the Rose. It sounds like this. So we'll break that down phrase by phrase and teach you how to play it now. Just before we get started, this particular song, the guitar is in standard tuning on the recording. So Kiss have normally tuned down flat. This one is in standard tuning. So you'll tune to E, A, D, G, B, and E. We are playing in the D minor pentatonic scale, so if you don't know that particular scale and you'd like to learn it, just click the little video tab that's appearing above me now. We'll take you to my lesson on how to play this particular scale. There is a lot of delay placed on the tone of this recording as well. So what you'll find, the delay does a repeat of phrases that we're playing. So just be aware of that as well as we go through this solo. So, how to play that particular phrase. We're starting with what we call a pre-bend at 12th fret of the 3rd string. And I'm bending it before I pick the string and then releasing the bend down. 12 and 10 on your 3rd string. And then moving up to 4th string, once again at 12th fret, where you do find your double dots, so it makes it easy to locate. And we're hitting that note 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Following that up with a bend at 13th fret of 2nd string. And then a scale run of playing the notes 13, 10 on 2nd string, 12, 10 on your 3rd string. Our last little part of this phrase, we're bending 12th fret and returning on 3rd string, back to your 10 on that 3rd string, and resolving to 12th fret on the 4th string. So what we've done so far, pre-bend, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, bend at 13, 2nd string, scale run. And to finish out phrase 1. So these notes taking place on 5th string, 10, 8, and then an octave shape at 5th fret of 5th string, and then your 3rd finger also being at 7th fret of the 3rd string, and I'm sliding that back. So putting together all of phrase number 1, pre-bend, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, bend, scale run, 10, 8, octave. So pause this video now, take your time learning phrase number 1 and come back for phrase number 2 when you are ready. Phrase number 2, and we continue to use these octave shapes that we left off phrase number 1 with. So these octave shapes that we're going to use, I'm going to call out what we are playing on the first finger, as you'll find that the third finger always travels 2 frets higher and 1 string apart. That's how we get that octave sound. So I'm playing on 5th string, 5, 7, 8, 7. As the first half of this phrase, 5, 7, 8, 7. Then I'm going to change strings to go up to 6th string. Our octave shape, still 2 frets apart and 1 string in between our fingers. So I'm on 6th string and 4th string. At 10th fret. And the frets that I slid to as I went back down, lower down the neck. 10th fret into 8, 8th fret into 7, 7th fret into 5th. Change strings. 8, 7, 7, 5. And to finish phrase 2, a slide up the fretboard on the 6th string, start at your 5th fret and go right up to 15th fret. Use your dots to help you out. 15th fret should be the first one, past your double dots. And then a slide back down the neck. That is all of phrase number 2. I'll play it once more. Let's put phrase number 1 in front of it. So number 1 goes... Phrase number 2 octaves. Pause this video, take your time putting together phrase number 1 with phrase number 2, and when you're ready, move on to phrase number 3. Phrase number 3, and here's where the delay really starts to kick in. So this will sound a little bit empty without that delay effect being on it, but we get... as phrase number 3. So we're back in our pentatonic scale shape pattern. Remember I said earlier it will help if you've learnt that particular scale. And I'm on string number 5 at frets 10, 12, and then finishing on fret 10 of string 4. So directly out of the scale this run. And then following that up with... So running through the scale just a bit more. Those same 3 notes, 10, 12, 5th string, now include 10, 12, 4th string, and come to a finish at 10th fret of your 3rd string. We then go into bends at 12th fret of the 3rd string. And that's where we will finish phrase number 3. Bend and let it slowly come down. Pause this video now, put together phrases 1, 2 and 3, and we'll finish up the phrase 4 part of the solo next. Phrase number 4, we've just come off phrase 3, which goes... Phrase 4. So we're starting with, inside the scale, 3rd string, 10, 12, 10. So 3rd string, 10, 12, 10, bend at 13 on 2nd string. 3 times. So start of phrase 4. a single 12th fret note at 3rd string, and then we get this hammer-on passage. So we're going through the scale now, these hammer-ons, and if you haven't done the hammer-on technique before, just click the little video tab that's appearing above me now. We'll take you to my lesson on how to play that properly. I'm at 10th fret of 4th string. I'm going to hammer to 12th fret, so totally within inside the scale once again. 10 and 12. Then moving down a string, 10 and 12. Then moving down a string and doing 10 and 13. Then 10 and 13 on 1st string. So that hammer-on passage. And then completing the solo by bending 13th fret on 2nd string. And that goes into the last chorus of the song. So I'll do that solo once again, just slowed down with a clean tone. The octave part. Change string. The big slide. Scale runs. I'm just joining them together a little closer because it sounds weird without the delays. And then phrase 4. There is the complete solo to Under the Rose off the awesome Elder album by Kiss. Good luck learning this solo. If you have enjoyed this video and learned something from it, please click that thumbs up button to give this video a like. It does help other Kiss fans discover our over 50 guitar solo lessons here on our Eastern Suburbs School of Music channel. Subscribe to the channel, and if you've got any questions, comments or requests, please leave them on this video and I'll get around to answering as soon as possible. Good luck learning the Under the Rose solo by Kiss.